What's up, y'all? Kelly Clarkson with Wayfair. My favorite thing about the holidays? Decking out my whole house. It's not a competition, but if it was, well, I'd win the season with Wayfair. Outdoor inflatable Santa? Got it on Wayfair. Trees, lights, and ornaments? Wayfair. Hosting must-haves like dining sets, beds, sheets, and towels? Wayfair. For everything in your style delivered with fast and free shipping, visit wayfair.com or the Wayfair app to win the season. But again, it's not a competition.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
This is a podcast from Minute Media.
Hello, kitties. This is your Julie, the Crypt Keeper, and you're listening to Slasher Radio.
Welcome to Slasher Radio with the host Mikey Bones and Rob Humphrey. I did it again. That's what you get.
Ahoy, mateys.
Ahoy, mateys.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just going to ignore the and just jump right to ahoy, mateys.
Yeah, if you ignore something long enough, it'll hopefully go away.
Fair enough. All right. We're joined. We got a lot going on this week. Patreon show.
Too much
Because you're here. Got Patreon show. We're fresh off Murder Madness. We are joined by a new host of the show. The problem is here, there's so much lore that goes into this person, and it's like, this is just going to be one of those things our listeners have to kind of just catch on to as it goes.
Mm-hmm.
But we are joined by Cass. How are you, Cass?
I'm good. Hello, everyone. Nice to be here.
Is it, though?
Ask me in a bit.
Well, up front, we should say, it's very important to note that this show is going to suck, and you can turn it off and listen to something else. It's going to be more interesting.
Okay. Cass, Rob has this thing. Whenever we don't record at the time we're supposed to record, this is what we get. The show's going to suck. It's going to be horrible. It
always sucks. The show always sucks because it throws off the whole vibe.
It's okay, Robert. It'll be fine. I promise.
First of all, it is currently 45 minutes before we normally record the show.
I know. But we should have. That's when we start the Patreon show. The main show doesn't even start for like almost another 2 hours sometimes.
Okay, but here we are. Usually your complaint is when this happens, it's on a Sunday, it's during the day or something. You're like, it's bright out, I'm Dracula, all that shit. Yeah,
that is the worst. The fucking sun's up and you guys want to do a fucking show.
But it's nighttime. It's still the same fucking day. What's your problem?
It's going to suck. It's going to suck. Plus, we got a new person. They're not going to know what the fuck is going on.
Wow.
We're going to be talking over each other left and right tonight.
That's what I'm here for. The listeners don't hear that because of me. Anyway, Cass, welcome.
Hello.
Existing listeners.
Oh, yeah, welcome, Cass.
Thank you, Robert.
He sounds so rude. He just sounds mad.
So excited for my presence to be here. I love it.
Well, let's be honest. I'm not too excited about your presence usually either.
Fuck you.
Any members of the community, listeners of the show, especially in the Discord, will know you by Makeup Mistress. I call you Canada. That's the thing too. Longtime listeners have got to be shocked right now. There is a Canadian here.
Ahoy.
This is enemy lines.
I'm sorry about that.
God damn it.
You have to talk like that all the time.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of A's thrown in there, so just get used to it.
No, don't do that. Cass, you have an insane background in special effects and all that stuff. Tell everybody a little bit of what you do on that side of things.
I'm a special effects makeup artist, have been for about 15 years now.
About 15 years, you meant to say.
About 15 years. Right. Yes, and I'm a big horror nut, love horror movies, love the genre, love the industry, love anything spooky, love Halloween. Halloween decorations are up all year round in my house.
Hell of a deal.
Yeah, a quick summary of me.
You in a nutshell.
And I'm Canadian.
But they don't have HOAs up there in Canada?
Shh.
I've always been so enthralled with the effects. I don't know shit about shit with it, like how to do it or anything, but like just, you know, being a fan of these movies and whatever, they've always been so interesting to me, and the amount of technique and creativity and talent and all those things that go into that kind of shit. So it is going to be interesting. This is one of the few things I'm going to say nice about you being around.
Wow.
It will be interesting to get like a professional view on things. Because, you know, like it's horror movies. Effects come up all the time.
Oh, totally. Yeah. And I'm super, super picky. And yeah, I fine tune and just judge everything with a fine tooth comb.
Yeah. And I'm sure you look at it differently as well, which has got to be kind of weird.
I do, especially ever since I got into the industry. Like I before took appreciation to it, and then now I take appreciation to it from a whole nother standpoint. So yeah, it's gonna be fun to chat about.
Okay. God damn it. Here's a question. Has there been, and I'm sure there has, is why I'm asking, like more so probably, what is like the biggest movie that affected you in this way? Once you got into the industry and started learning this stuff and really crafting and everything, was there a movie that you changed views on? Like, is there a movie where you were like, oh, the effects are great and I love the effects and the kills or whatever, and then you watched it with the different lens that you had and you're just like, oh, okay, yeah, no, this is bad? Has that ever happened?
No, not really, because I appreciate everyone in their own craft, and there's certain things that, like, from a character design or like a creature standpoint, that I'd go, oh, I'd like change this or that, but that's like my personal take on it. I could tell you that The Exorcist was the movie that got me into the industry. When I saw it when I was a kid, that's what kind of sparked my interest in being a makeup artist and getting into the special effects realm of film and makeup. And yeah, so it's The Exorcist has a huge spot in my heart, especially from a makeup standpoint.
Saw it when you were a kid, so like 10, 12 years ago.
You can't say that to her. She's in her 30s.
I am. So fuck off,
I
Robert.
believe it. She's a child.
God damn it. All right, fair enough. That's fair. What do you think about the Terrifier effects? Professional opinion.
I love them. I think that, you know, based off of the budget those guys had, they did a phenomenal job with what they created. I think they've done a really cool job with it. You know, seeing his makeup evolve from the movies, especially from when he first appeared in All Hallows Eve.
Yeah.
It's been really cool to kind of see the evolution of Art the Clown, and to see like a low budget horror flick of just fans of the genre become so successful. And he's now a pretty big staple in the horror industry. So it's pretty cool to see.
Wow.
That's a pretty hot topic on this show.
Yeah. Interesting that she's so wrong.
I say all the time, are they like are you getting the Thing level effects? Like, no, you're not. But there's an abundance of them, which doesn't equal good. I agree. Mm-hmm. But they're also charming. You know, like they're not bad. They're not bad by any standard. And they're not all of them are great, but there's greatness in there in just visuals and everything, sure, and technique. But with the volume of effects that they have in those movies, they all have that level of charm and it's very consistent. And Rob, you can kiss my ass.
See, for me, I'm like big into practical effects versus CGI. I don't,
of course,
like it when you start seeing films using more and more CGI and taking away from makeup specifically. But yeah, it's, you know, it's something that I'm extremely passionate about. And, you know, when we deep dive into different films and stuff, I'll definitely be sharing my opinions and thoughts.
That's what you get, Rob.
Yeah, Rob.
Can't be mean to him no more. Professional opinion right there.
I wasn't listening. What?
I spent a lot of money and time and education on this profession.
And yet you come out so wrong. It's fine.
God damn it.
What is your take on Art the Clown then, Rob? Like, do you not like the guy?
No, I like Art. Those movies suck. And the effects are mid.
Well, think of the budget that they had, though.
No, it's not my concern. Make a good movie or don't. If you can't do it, don't do it.
Just going right below the belt.
Yeah, coming from the guy who likes Sharks of the Corn.
Sharks of the Corn's incredible. Those were amazing effects.
For fuck's. Have you ever seen Sharks of the Corn, Cass?
No, and I'm gonna probably stand and say no. I'm never gonna see it again.
Good,
Or watch
good,
it.
good.
We can do an episode on it. It'll be fun.
No. God damn it, no.
I'm good. I'm good.
God, this resets a lot of movies that are about fucking bored. No, that's not good. All right. We have drink roll call to get to, mailbag to get to, and this is a Patreon pick. Obviously, we're talking Silent Hill. I've been wanting to rewatch Silent Hill for quite some time. I'm pretty sure I've said it quite a few times on the show.
Yeah, you have. And I don't know why we all have to rewatch it with you. You could have just done that on your own time.
I didn't do this. The patrons did. So you can't blame me. You would have had to cross this road eventually. But yeah, I have nothing to do with this. You can't get mad at me.
I don't know which patron nominated this one, but I'm mad at them.
Well, we'll get into all that later because you don't know how to work the Patreon. So
I don't have access to the Patreon.
You literally have access to the Patreon.
I don't have access to the Patreon.
I don't have access to anything. Mikey likes to hoard all that stuff.
You have access to server muting. That's all you need.
I did figure that out, and it's fun.
It's funny how you can figure those things out to piss me off. But productive things, yeah, no, I can't be bothered. Yes. All right. Everyone will have access to everything. And Rob will have access again.
You literally have told me I can't have access to the YouTube because they're afraid I'll delete it.
Oh, yeah, YouTube, you're not allowed on. Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, that's no.
I could see that happening.
Yeah, me too. Absolutely not. Actually, perfect time for a new button debut. Oh! All right. What's everybody drinking?
You just had to play that button.
Oh, absolutely. That's a good button. Good button. Thank you, Lizzie. Rob, what are you drinking tonight?
Well, I was going to make a transfusion, and I was super excited about making it. You know, it's starting to warm up here, it's starting to be nice, and I thought nice, refreshing transfusion would be good. And then I realized I didn't buy any ginger ale. So I have a white trash transfusion, which is just grape juice and vodka.
God damn.
Yeah.
That sounds gross.
It's actually not that bad.
It's the grape juice for me.
It mostly just tastes like grape juice, but
Gross.
yeah, it's not. Cass, it's my turn to talk.
It's never your turn to talk. Let's be honest.
And I did take a picture of it though, which I'll put in the group so you guys can see.
Mm.
But that's what I'm going with tonight. Just a little white trash transfusion.
The Blinky cup.
Is the
God
Blinky
damn it.
cup? Yeah.
The fucking Blinky cup. I love that shit.
Why do you continue to put this Screaming Sicilian mustache on cups?
Look, I paid for that mustache. I'm going to get my money's worth.
No. You paid for the pizza. All right.
The pizza sucked, but the mustache.
How much was
made
the
it all
pizza?
worthwhile. I don't remember too much though. It's not good pizza.
Oh, God.
God damn it. Pizza's
But
good.
it's the Blinky cup, though. Turn the Blinky cup on.
Unless they want to sponsor us. If they want to sponsor us, then it's great.
And it's great, isn't it? Yeah. Honestly, they should. No one else talks about Screaming Sicilian. Not even the owner of the fucking company talks about this shit as much as we do on this show.
I can't turn the Blinky cup on, Cass. We've been over this. I washed it and I forgot to take the thing off. Then I ran it through the dishwasher, so it doesn't turn on anymore.
You never told me that story, but that's fine.
Oh,
We'll just get you a new one this year. Don't worry.
I'm not going back ever again.
It's fine. I will be going back and I will get you one.
All right. Yeah, because I threw the part in the trash, actually, because it was just, I was afraid it was going to catch on fire or something.
Rob sees a dripping wet piece of electric equipment and just, hours later probably throws it in the trash. Okay. Rob's referring to, he has his drink and that stupid ass mustache in the Halloween Horror Nights cup. Cass, you work with Halloween Horror Nights and Universal a lot. And when we were talking on Discord, apparently they light up on the bottom, and these two call it Blinky cups, and that is
It's a Blinky cup.
that is quickly annoying the shit out of me.
Blinky cup.
Stop saying Blinky cup.
I'm going to film my Blinky cup blinking and make it a GIF to just spam you on Discord with.
I mean, they are pretty dope, Mikey.
They are
blink.
fucking cool, especially when you're like standing in the fog at Halloween Horror Nights. It's a vibe. It's cool. You're just jealous you don't have one.
Look, I have nothing against the cups themselves. I passed drink roll call for my birthday. I had a light up cup. I'm not against a light up cup.
But you didn't have a Blinky cup for Halloween Horror Nights.
No, it's not from Halloween Horror Nights. No, but still, it's not the cup. It's you two saying Blinky cup that is annoying me.
It's a Blinky cup.
God damn it.
Right, Robert?
Blinky cup.
Also, speaking of GIFs made for the show, Mystic made this GIF. I sent it in the group. That's kind of fucking incredible.
Oh, that's really cool.
Oh, yeah, that is cool.
It's Godzilla with the tail from a Royal Rumble.
So at least
video.
we know who one person was who watched the Royal Rumble, at least part of it.
Yeah, she said in the Discord today, she's like, oh, I watched it and I really enjoyed it because we were talking about it last week. And I'm like, yeah, you and like 90 people.
Oh, we
in the
got
whole
reviews
world.
on that then, did we?
A little bit, yeah, since we mentioned it last week. Yeah, people felt bad.
Let's see what we're up to now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not much higher.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up. It's taking forever.
It's 134.
Wow, 134. Still not worth it.
Unbelievable. We've been wanting to do that Royal Rumble thing for like a year, Cass, and it did shit. I'm so, like, just so mad. Nothing we want to do.
You know what would make your mood better, though?
What?
A Blinky cup with a Twinkie.
God damn it. Why you gotta bring Patreon show shit over here? That's gross.
Shh.
Anyway, I am drinking. Chris got me in the mood for some Voodoo Ranger. And I got the Voodoo Ranger. It's called Hard Charged. I don't know how I feel about that. It's a lemon tea.
Right.
So I'm drinking that.
You said Chris got you in the mood. I thought for sure you were going to say you had Arizona Hard again.
Yeah, it should have been. And also, Chris got me in the mood for Hard Charged. Yeah, that's great. Thanks, Chris. But no, these are good. They're very good, Chris. I've never had the tea. They have the beers in there, but I've had those. But the IPAs and these are better. Cass, you drinking anything fun?
Just my Twisted Tea Rocket Pops. Just a classic.
A Rocket Pop?
Yeah, it's like Twisted Tea's 4th of July American special.
Why the fuck are you drinking that? You're in fucking Canada.
Because I'm American.
You're not American. You're Canadian, eh? Stop trying to sneak in. I gotta Google this real quick.
Yeah, it's Twisted Tea. It's always around the 4th of July. You can't obviously get them in Canada. It's only in the States, but it's so fucking good.
Huh. They really got this shit, Rob. Holy shit. Huh.
It's tasty. Super tasty. Highly recommend to purchase.
What does it taste like?
A Rocket Pop.
Yeah, but there's 3 flavors to a Rocket Pop, and you would eat them separately. This isn't a can together. What's predominant?
I don't even know how to describe it. It's just a fucking Rocket Pop. It's good. That's all.
All right. Rob, how do you feel about this?
Highly recommend.
Canada's allowed to enjoy Rocket Pops if they want, I think.
Thank you, Robert.
It's bullshit.
I mean, it's weird that it's a 4th of July Rocket Pop. 4th of July doesn't mean shit up there.
It's not like specifically 4th of July, but it releases around 4th of July for all the American celebrations.
No, she travels to them, but she smuggles things across the border.
Oh, don't say that.
Wait, are you saying Canada is a Rocket Pop mule?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Actually, I never thought of it that way. It's true. All right. Okay, we have a voicemail to get to.
Trace the call. It's coming from inside the house.
917-397-KILL. That's 917-397-5455. You can leave a text message voicemail for the show. You join the Patreon at patreon.com/radio. That's kind of taken over the mailbag. That's usually where we get our messages from now. But voicemails are played on the show if you would like to leave one. Text messages and all of the comments are read by Ghostface. Are you ready to hear from Ghostface, Cass?
I am so ready. I love hearing his voice.
All right, here we go. First message. Got a short mailbag this week, too, by the way.
Hello, hosts and listeners. Ghostface here with messages from the mailbag. These messages are from last week's episode. The first message is from Spyro. So I designed and posted the finger good t-shirt designs, and I haven't heard when they will be available for purchase. Can I get a stock check, please?
Well, Spyro is... the finger thing is getting out of control.
Well, it seemed like it was Slasher Radio approved last week.
Yeah. I knew there was at least one that I missed, and it was very late, and I was very tired. So
Yeah, no, you let Chris get away with it 2 or 3 times. Spyro has been very good about taking on the charge for new Slasher Radio merch.
Yeah. He did you see what he posted in Discord today?
No, I don't think so.
He tagged you in it and me, and He had put in the Discord a shirt with the logo and it's good and all that stuff. And now today he posted a picture with Santa from Santa's sleigh.
Yes, I did see this. This is a good shirt. Good idea. We might get sued by Bill Goldberg.
Yeah, and I don't like that. He's got your whole spiel on it, which I don't enjoy. And Spyro,
it's not a spiel. I'm pretty sure it's just the character's name.
No, the character's name is Santa Claus.
No. It's Santa Claus as portrayed by WWE superstar Bill Goldberg in the 2005 Christmas comedy horror classic Santa's Sleigh.
You said you weren't going to do that till Christmas time.
I know, but Spyro opened the window for me, and you know I'm jumping through.
Yeah, like a fucking burglar. Okay, yeah. You know what? Honestly, the one, I got to change that to 4 times. I got to bleep all these. Possibly, maybe, with a bleep somewhere. The Santa Sleigh one, absolutely not, because 1, I hate it, Spyro, and 2, we'll get sued by Bill Goldberg.
I do believe Bill Goldberg will sue us. Also, Cass, there are a lot of weird rules about what we can and cannot say on this show that Mikey will bleep.
Okay.
It's hard to understand. You're not allowed to say but you can say peacock for some reason.
Interesting.
Because they're 2 different words.
Not sure about I don't know where he stands on that.
You don't know.
You're not allowed to say finger or finger or finger.
Okay.
No, you can't say that stuff.
Let me just grab my notepad. Please hold.
Yeah.
Yeah. These are things you can't say. You can't say either. And that's unfortunate.
Oi.
Right. See, that's why it's unfortunate. We enjoy saying oi around these parts.
Yeah.
But you can't say that.
It's unfortunate.
And I can't remember if I could say gang or not.
You absolutely cannot say that.
And Christmas turkey doesn't like either.
Believe it or not, that was a thing. Yeah. It's not, it wasn't like bleeped once or twice, Cass. Like probably a couple dozen times.
Anyway, just be careful. A lot, you'll learn it as these phrases come up in conversation, as they often do.
Got it. Is Twinkie allowed?
Pretty soon, no. You keep it up. For right now, it is. Patrons understand why it's not, though. Yeah, and also I would like to point out that a good 97 to 8% of the time, it's Rob that brings these. We stumble across these things with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You know what I was thinking when we did the slashies, Mikey? You didn't do the wrap up.
Oh no, I didn't.
On who had the most bleeps for the year, or the Patreon stuff, who won the most Patreon votes and things.
I did forget about that.
Yeah. And this year, I'm sure if you do it, you're probably going to have more bleeps than me because of your oi. That's my guess.
It's mostly oi.
It's so addictive to say.
It's hard not to say. But usually the rule of thumb.
We can't even say that anymore because I believe we're officially at war with the Australians.
That's another thing we got to talk about. And it's appropriate that comes up in Spyro's message because Spyro is also an Aussie oi. Spyro. Yeah. We have an update on this war. Well, we must. It's officially on. Shit's gone now. What's the timeline here, Rob? Because before last week's episode came out, Tim responded. So he didn't even know what we said last week yet.
Yeah. So, and I think that is really the crux of where this war is going to come from, is this sort of ill-timed communication between the two sides. Because if you remember, it was like last week on last week's show, I was saying, I don't think we're going to have to go to war with these guys. I like these guys. We don't want to do that. And then Tim fires a shot before that episode gets released.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's how it happened.
But we did say last week, the ball's in their court and we'll see how they act and then we'll react appropriately. And it happened earlier than we thought, but he still did it. And then, so he messaged you saying war's on or something like that. Mm-hmm. And then, as we'll get to later, he nominates The Grudge again. Grudge 2.
Yeah. But we have taken appropriate actions.
Yeah. We sent a nuke over their way.
Yeah, we might have fired our big shot too early, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, God.
See, the thing is, we fired our big shot early, but there was a second shot that none of us, even us, and including Tim and Dummies of Horror, no one was expecting. I had gifted a Patreon sub to Chris, to the Dummies of Horror, so that he can go in there and make them watch something fucked up, give them a taste of their own medicine, see how they like it. And everyone loves Chris, but everyone knows how big of a pain in the ass Chris can be. So that was our shot. And then Leah went to gift a sub to Chris to the Dummies of Horror Patreon, not knowing I did it already. So now I have one, Tim. See what happens now.
Right. Things are heating up.
Yep. The chess pieces are still being moved, but we started our turn is the thing.
Interesting.
And we're going to need help from you because we're still trying to pinpoint exactly what to do with these movie picks that we have, Chris and I have. Okay. So we're going to have to really, really pick our shot here. But damn it, Tim, I don't think we're going to miss. Yeah, I like that, Bundaberg boy. All right. So we'll keep everybody updated on this war. Did you go on their show yet, Rob?
No.
Not yet? All right.
No.
All right. See how that could be.
Series of shows for like the next year where they're focused on subgenres. So I don't know how they would work that in. It's just that, but they did come to me with an idea about being on the show. It has not happened yet.
All right. Fair enough. We'll see how that. We'll keep everybody up to date on what's going on with this war, but it's getting serious, guys. It's fucking heating up. Shit's real.
Heating up. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Next message.
The next message is from Mystic. I know hard tea is a thing, haha. It is just the way you kept saying it. Mikey, Spyro knows. And Chris's response to my comment about suing someone over someone stealing his OnlyFans name, Arizona Hard, is priceless. The next message is from last week's Horror Mad Libs episode, and it is from Mystic. Episode was enjoyable, especially the funny audible reactions from everyone.
Okay. A lot to get into here.
I feel like I didn't understand at least 75% of what was being talked about in that message.
Yeah. Well, these comments are from last week's episode. So okay. Mystic's just hitting a bunch of shit from last week's episode. And maybe the Discord. There's some shit I don't know that's going on in here. But Mystic's talking about my Arizona Hard that I was last week, Cass. How do you feel about that sentence?
Interesting.
Arizona is a state here, Kat, in the union.
Come on.
I don't know how much you guys know about America. I can tell you, I went to American public schools. They didn't teach us shit about Canada.
Oh, trust me, I'm fully aware.
I think you guys got, like 5 or 6 states or something?
Sure.
Canada Hard. That's hilarious. Arizona Hard is just Arizona tea, but they make a spite. Pretty much. And I was drinking it last week and Chris deemed it Arizona. It's called Arizona Hard. So I said I was Arizona Hard last week. That's what Mystic was referring to. Or no, the week before that, maybe. I don't remember.
We have them here. They're pretty good.
They are good.
The green tea one.
Not the green tea. What's wrong with you? Those are gross.
Well, fuck you.
What a fallback. Jesus Christ.
My favorite argument anyone's ever made on this show.
Yeah, I don't know. Apparently Chris has an OnlyFans and his name is Arizona Hard on there.
All right. Well, I may or may not check it out later.
Free advertisement.
This happened either on the Patreon or the Discord. Or maybe the Patreon, like the Easter egg stuff last week. I was drinking a lot. Yeah. I don't remember.
And in Mystic's defense, I say I only understood about, or I didn't understand about 75 to 80% of that message. As soon as we finish recording these shows, I forget everything that was said.
Yeah, Rob's bad about remembering what happened the prior week.
Yeah. I don't hold on to this shit.
Interesting. But he remembers how to server mute. Got it.
Oh, yeah. I remember that shit. Yeah. He's good at that. Anything to piss me off.
Yep.
I'm
with him on that one.
God damn. Oh, yeah. This is great. All right. We only have one more message. Here we go.
The next message is from last week's Horror Mad Libs episode, and it is from Mystic. Episode was enjoyable, especially the funny audible reactions from everyone.
Okay. Short, sweet, to the point, but I will say this, Rob, because I feel like you're going to bitch right now. We always say when we do these new Patreon shows to get feedback and let us know what they think, and if we're going to do them again, there you go.
No, I wasn't gonna. I was gonna say thank you for the feedback. It's always nice to give feedback. We will probably never do that again.
I wouldn't be mad if we didn't do it again.
I was not happy with that, with how that came out.
Yeah, Cassie has me doing Mad Libs. I never was asked Mad Libs before, like I've read them and stuff.
Yeah.
It's asking me a sub-adjective verb pronoun thing, and I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know. But yeah, that was a Patreon show for everybody listening. We do appreciate the feedback, Mystic. Maybe we'll do it again. I don't know. We just did Sexy Time with Rob.
We probably won't do it again, Mystic.
Fair enough. All right. That's the mailbag. We're going to take a really quick break, and we'll be back.
Hold on. I got something sent to me.
You got something sent to you?
Yeah, somebody sent me a thing. I want you guys to see this.
Oh, God.
Hold on. I got to find it. Hold on. I should have had this ready. I did not. There we go.
Canada, how many times are you going to call us sluts?
That's not enough, just letting you know.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
I go to our group chat on Discord, and it's just Cass changing the name Slasher Sluts like 5 times.
Okay, well, first of all, I added a knife. Then I needed to add a knife with a skull emoji. So, leave me alone.
All right. So I sent this. This was sent anonymously by a listener. I thought you might want to check it out, Mikey.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
You need that shirt while drinking from your Blinky cup.
Why would you do that? You can't overlap these things. It's not right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You said anonymously, right, Rob?
Yes, absolutely 100% anonymous.
Okay, hold on. Let me just check the main chat of the Discord real quick. Oh, look. It's the same exact shirt design with the same exact logo for the show with a Screaming Sicilian mustache on it.
It's anonymous.
I think maybe someone that owns a Blinky cup could have created that.
No. Someone who lives down under created this. Spyro. Why?
Why not?
For why?
You don't know that it was Spyro. Could have been anybody.
Don't point fingers, Mikey.
I'm pointing all fingers. All 5. Even the other, I'm going to point 2 hands at Spyro. Spyro, why? Oi, cunt. All these things. Come on, man. I don't like this at all.
Maybe there's a little Easter egg, and inside the t-shirt, there's a tag that says, oi.
Cass's first bleep. Wow.
That's a monumental occasion on this show.
Yeah, no, that would make it, that'd make it a little better, I guess. But still, no. Spyro, why? And to answer your question, Cass, you say, why is it messed up or whatever you say? Because it's disrespectful to Italian people and it's targeted harassment towards me.
I should get him to make the Italian battleship as a shirt.
The Italian battleship, I don't even know if that's come up on the show very often. It certainly doesn't come up on the show as often as it comes up in real life because it's one of my favorite things to send to Mikey.
It's come up on the show every so often because what it is a pizza pie floating in the water over a small wave.
The smallest of waves.
It is so good.
It is a very cinematic shot, I have to say. Oscar worthy.
And Rob will send this to me randomly, entirely random, for no reason at all. I will just get this periodically. It's been going on for years now.
Yeah, I was really excited to find that when you search GIFs on Discord, it also comes up. Because as we know, if you go to Twitter and you go to the search GIF bar and type in Italian, it's just a treasure trove of hilarious stuff. Discord, though, they got some good things too.
It's disrespectful to my people. That's all I'm saying.
It's a celebration of your culture.
There you go.
No, it's not.
And we made a whole T-shirt for your culture.
Spyro made a whole T-shirt.
Someone.
You don't know if it
t-shirt.
was. Yeah, come on. Anonymous. Anon made the shirt.
Well, I stumbled getting to my button, but I'm still stumbling getting to my button.
You good?
Bullshit. Nah. All right. Can we take a break now? You done?
Yeah.
All right. Take a quick break. We'll be back with Silent Hill. Jesus, man.
Oh, wait, that's over, isn't it?
You're so annoying.
Hey, what's What's up, y'all? Kelly Clarkson with Wayfair. My favorite thing about the holidays? Decking out my whole house. It's not a competition, but if it was, well, I'd win the season with Wayfair. Outdoor inflatable Santa? Got it on Wayfair. Trees, lights, and ornaments? Wayfair. Hosting must-haves like dining sets, beds, sheets, and towels? Wayfair. For everything in your style delivered with fast and free shipping, visit wayfair.com or the Wayfair app to win the season. But again, it's not a competition.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
When you buy LG, you get so much more than just an appliance. You get more done, more cost savings, more peace of mind, and more control. Because LG appliances are designed to do more. Like washers and dryers with AI tech to take out the guesswork. Refrigerators that fit in tight spaces and keep food fresher longer. Or ranges with precise induction cooking and easy cleanup built in. All with the style you want and reliability you can count on, so you can get more from your home every day. LG Appliances. So much more. Make life easier with LG. See the latest models and savings now at LG.com.
Like, I literally have to decompress. Like, do you understand that? Like, I have to take a breath and regather and everything. We're trying to do something here. Like, why do you got to put me in this mind state?
Compose yourself, Mikey. Compose yourself.
I'm trying to. Jesus Christ. All right. We got to go through all the shit that didn't make it. Because you don't know how to use Patreon, right, Rob?
Because I don't have access to the Patreon. That's correct.
Call it whatever it is.
He doesn't give me access to anything, and then he swears he does, Cass. And he'll do the same thing to you.
I don't have access to nothing. It's okay, Rob. We'll just go float off on our Italian battleship.
God damn it.
Cass, do not worry about spreadsheets. I handle those for us.
Rob's not allowed to touch spreadsheets because he doesn't know how to use them. This thing.
I have Canva. I can make cool things.
It's a very white thing to say. I have
Shut up. Where's Vivi when I need her?
I can make a cool spreadsheet. What? Get out of here. What a weird flex.
Fucking Canva with a bunch of palm trees images and everything. You know who else uses Canva a lot, Rob? Vivi Blair.
I was going to say,
Vivi
my
does.
girlfriend.
Vivi got to put a fucking palm tree or something on everything.
Yep.
Fucking flower, some weird shit.
Yeah. A Starbucks cup in the corner, you know? A mocha chai, whatever the hell.
No. With pumpkin spice latte inside.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, she must drink pumpkin spice everything in the fall.
Me or Vivi?
Probably both of you, to be honest.
100%. I am a pumpkin spice whore come the fall.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna have another Vivi moment on this show. We're gonna get an answer to this tonight. On a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you like / consume pumpkin spice? Okay. We'll update when we get a word back. All right. First movie that did not make it, Rob. And it's from Leah. Leah's been a little spicy lately. Strip Nude for Your Killer is the name of the movie, guys.
Yeah.
1975.
I would have loved to have watched that. I've never seen it. It's a giallo movie. Giallo movies always have amazing titles. Strip Nude for Your Killer. I would have been down to watch that.
Cass, have you ever seen that?
No, I have not. And sounds like a wild time.
Yeah, I haven't either. I agree. Next one that did not make it was Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, and it was from Amber.
Thank God.
Wait,
two.
That? Oh, okay.
2. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say
the second one.
Yeah.
The second one is second one's a lot better than the first one.
Is it? I haven't seen it.
Yeah, the first one's a masterpiece of filmmaking, though.
Oh God.
Don't you? Oh God, me, Canada. You ain't been here long enough to get those.
All right, fine. I got you, Canada. Oh God, Rob.
Thank you, Michael.
Oh God, me, Michael.
Fuck both of you.
Right. I'm on your side here. What do you mean fuck me? Why fuck me? What'd I do?
Just fuck you in general.
Honestly.
All right. The next movie that did not make it is from Darth Gregor. You know, like the problem is the buttons are so spaced out because there's so many of them.
Kick him in the dick.
Darth Gregor, and it's, of course, Bodies, Bodies, Bodies.
You know what? Keep trying, Greg. I appreciate the effort.
You like Bodies?
I went into it with really low expectations, and I thought it was fun.
Your expectations could have been that low.
I didn't think it was like anything special, but it was fun. I wouldn't watch it again, but I also,
I got bad news for you. You might have to one day.
Yep, you might.
Well, Pete Davidson's pretty good in that movie.
God damn it. That was going to be my next question. Cass, no, come on. Okay.
He's funny.
I disagree strongly with that as well. Very important question of controversial opinion on the show. Is Pete Davidson hot?
Depends.
God damn it. That's a bad answer.
Honestly, low key, don't really like him with no tattoos now.
But you liked him before.
Gotta be better than that fucking mess of a tattoo fucking thing he had going on before. Whatever the hell that was. The worst tattoos I've ever seen.
Well, yeah. Well, sure.
Well,
God damn it.
I in defense of Mr. Davidson, who I've not been a fan of in the past, there is a new movie came out this year with, I believe it's him and Bill Murray that play hitmen, and it actually looked really good. I didn't go see it, but I thought about going to see it a couple of times because it does look pretty good, and I am interested to check it out when it's streaming. He might
just
be
like
funny
Bill Murray a lot.
I do love Bill Murray, but he might be funny in it.
Another reason why we should watch Zombieland.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Or Ghostbusters.
Another great one.
Or Caddyshack.
There you go.
All right. Update from Vivi, by the way. I asked her on a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you like / consume pumpkin spice? She said, wow, only during the fall. That makes sense, right?
I said during the fall. I know she's pumpkin spice everything.
But I followed up and I asked her, but on a scale from 1 to 10, how much do you like it? She said maybe a 6, maybe a 7.
Oh, wow.
Interesting. Can you ask her if she would like to share a pumpkin spice latte with me? Would that number change?
Absolutely not.
Can you ask her for me? Ask her how her mama's doing?
Yeah, that'll ask her. Yeah. Sure. Hold on. Hang on. Also,
Jesus Christ.
Rob said, how is your mom doing? We'll have an update on Vivi's mom too shortly, I'm sure. Also, after she answered the question with 6 or 7, I said, okay, thank you. And she called me a motherfucker.
Oh, wow.
That's why I like her.
Yeah, I like her. She's cool.
Not nice at all for her to do.
Smart woman.
Acts like she knows what we're doing with this information or something. What the hell is she to assume my character like that? Damn it. Anyway, next movie that did not make it is Cutting Class 1989, and that is from Carly. Good movie. Good pick there, Carly.
I haven't seen it. Is that the one with Brad Pitt?
Believe so.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Calm down, Cass. Did you like Cutting Class? I'm assuming you did.
I've never seen it, to be honest.
Okay. Still that opinion, though. All right. It's kind of like this movie, Silent Hill, which I've stated before I haven't seen in forever and want to rewatch. Carly, I think, has put this up before. So maybe Amber, I forget.
I wouldn't mind rewatching. Put it up at one point.
Okay.
Because Amber likes it also.
Okay. The next one that did not make it. Also, Carly said that she just realized when she guested on the show that Cutting Class was not in the top 100 of the 80s movies for, I think, Rotten Tomatoes or something. And that it was Criminal.
Oh, all right. I haven't seen it, so I can't make a judgment call one way or another. I do feel like, though, it probably doesn't belong in the top 100 of the 80s.
Damn.
I'm just speculation on my part. I've never seen it.
All right. The next movie that did not make it, and I'm very upset about, was from Nate, who always has good movie picks that he throws up. Army of Darkness.
Okay. That's a solid one. I would have watched that 10 times today. It's amazing, fun movie.
This is something we have to do soon. We've never talked about Army of Darkness on this show. Kind of weird.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right. The next one that did not make it was from Nesto, and it was Fear Inc. 2016. I don't think I've ever seen this.
Nope, don't know it. Nesto's always going with things I've never heard of.
Cass, you ever hear of this one?
I've heard of it. I've never seen it, though.
All right. Yeah. Well, again, I always like to bring it up just because Nesto deserves the props for it. He gave us Benny Loves You. So this is paid off. And he's also given us that fucking, what was that movie? Raves something?
Ravers.
Ravers. Have you ever seen that one, Cass?
No, I don't think so. No.
You absolutely can skip it. Point being, it's either very, very good or very bad from Nesto. So I don't know which one Fear Inc. is, but he has potential.
Well, Fear Inc. has Abigail Breslin in it.
Okay.
It's a comedy horror. A horror movie junkie and his friends sign a contract with a company that promises to bring customers nightmares for life.
Interesting. Sounds like a wild time.
Yeah, sounds good.
Maybe. I mean, I would not sign that contract. That seems like a bad deal. Right? I mean, I don't want nightmares for life.
Next one, we got 2 more movies that didn't make it, and one of them is from EyeRChris, and it is Dead Alive from 1992.
Okay. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Yeah, me neither. Good movie, though.
And the last movie, and the last movie that did not make it is from good old Oi Cunt Tim Davis.
Oi Cunt?
And he put Oi Cunt, and he put up The Grudge 2.
Oh, God.
Just spiteful.
Yeah. And he tagged in there, you want war? You got it.
Oh, God.
All right.
Yeah. This is what you're coming into, Cass.
But
ready?
Fuck.
Right at the beginning, too, Cass. The blood is going to be on your hands. Because it's going to get messy, I bet.
Yeah, well.
Pinky style.
I'm ready.
All right. The movie that did make it, though, and it's from Mystic, and this is the first movie that Mystic has won for the monthly pick, and it's Silent Hill 2006, obviously. But I want to mention, Tim, you are picking this war at a very weird time because there's the tide is shifted amongst the patrons, where a good amount of them now, especially the new blood in there, they want to see us talk about good movies. Well, Spyro said it before. Mystic has said it before.
They voted for Silent Hill, Mikey. Let's not get ahead of ourselves in declaring this whole good movie thing.
All right. Well, I've been wanting to watch it for a while. So Mystic, thank you for putting this up. And patrons, thank you for voting it to win.
Thanks, Mystic.
Yeah, thank you.
Opening thoughts on this. Cass, would you like to go first? What are your just opening general thoughts of Silent Hill?
I haven't watched it in a minute, so it was cool to revisit a film that I do enjoy. It is getting a little bit aged, but I still enjoy it. I like the character design. I like the whole grunginess of the film. I like it.
Okay. I'm glad I finally got to sit and rewatch this because much like Cass, I haven't seen this in forever. I remembered liking it. And with all the Silent Hill stuff that's coming out now, games and like a new movie in the I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff flying around about Silent Hill because it's making this big comeback. And it's been sought after for so long. Silent Hill fans are some of the most relentless motherfuckers you'll ever meet in your life. And they hung on to that rope for a long time. Mm-hmm. And it's paying off. And I remembered liking the movie. Not a fan of the games, but only because I'm not a single player guy. It's not a knock on the games. Even the original doesn't hold that clout. Clout might be the wrong word because I understand its importance and what it did for horror gaming, but just not for it doesn't hold that value to me because I'm not a single player guy. But I do enjoy watching people play it in bits and pieces like on Twitch or whatever. So it's not as good as I remembered it being. And we'll get to kind of specifics and problems that I had with it. But I still thought it was good. I thought it was an entertaining movie.
I had agree with that.
Right. And I wish that I had more context from the game because I'm sure balancing that and adaptation, especially from a game, because books they've been adapting for decades. But doing it from a game, this is like one of the bigger ones. And it's hard to do, man. You got to get a lot of shit in a small bag. And I feel like it's kind of guided towards that demographic of the people who play the game. So they have to have shit in there for them. But it doesn't impact me because I don't notice any of it, But we do have some words from Spyro, who recently, even on Twitch, played the remake came out recently, Cass? The remaster?
No, they're doing like a whole new story in the Silent Hill like realm. It looks really fucking cool, but it's like a Japanese take on the story, and it's centered around a female. And I don't know much of it. I just literally saw the trailer for it a couple days ago, and I thought it looks like a pretty solid game. It looks pretty creepy.
Yeah. Yeah, but the remaster from the original came out recently, and he was playing that. But yeah, he was saying how he's looking forward to that and all that stuff. So he understands kind of that, game versus movie kind of aspect of it. And he was nice enough to just send in a couple things on that we'll get to later. But Rob, I want to hear your thoughts on it.
Brace yourselves, nerds. This movie sucks. It sucks real bad.
Wow.
It looks like crap. The acting is bad. The story doesn't really make a whole fuck lot of sense. I can see watching it in certain sequences how they like the gameplay would work in the video game, and I'm sure it makes a great video game. I don't know. I never played it. But as a movie, it sucks. The story is confusing, and then once you figure it out, it's just kind of stupid and really pretty terrible. This is an awful movie that for some god-awful reason decided to be 2 hours and 5 fucking minutes long. No one should ever waste their time watching this film. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Wow.
God damn.
It's a lot.
That is a lot, and I don't feel like it was not that bad. And
it was that bad.
I'll give you this. I felt that runtime. I'll give you that all day. It was way too long of a movie. But that's the thing, though, dude. What do you do in that scenario? Because you're making a game adaptation. Like, you have so much story from that game.
You figure out how to make it work, because they've been novels are longer than video games, and they figured that out for years. And they've been able to make them into good movies. You got to figure out a way to make it work. I don't want to hear about, it's hard to do. If it's too hard for you to do, then don't fucking do it. And it was too hard for these people to do, because this was a fucking disaster.
I feel like if the movie were to come out now, it would be a lot, like the execution of it would be a lot better.
Maybe.
I can see that.
Like I think I've told you this before. I'd never seen this movie before. I watched about the first 30 minutes of it one time, like, when it was fairly new. It was like on HBO or some bullshit, and I turned it off. And I never turn movies off, but I was like, this is a nightmare, and I just turned it off. And so going into it, I thought, well, I'll give it a shot. Maybe it won't be as bad as it was that one time. Oh my God, did I want to turn it off? So bad did I want to turn this off and go find like a fucking YouTube recap and just show up and act like I watched it, because it was fucking terrible.
I do have to say, watching it a second time, well, not a second time through, I've watched it multiple times, but like have not seen it in quite a few years, and now rewatching it again, it was a little bit more draggy this time watching it than I remember it being in the past. In the storyline, there is a little, like, there's quite a few lull parts in the storyline as well too, but I don't know. I don't think it's that terrible of a movie. Like, I've seen way worse.
That's my thing, man. Like, I don't know, because you said you were very stern that you didn't like this movie. So I figured, right? I don't know where you get to it's as bad as you're saying, because it's not that bad, and I don't get it. My biggest thing with this movie was the biggest problem, and I got it out of the way early, is it wasn't as cohesive in between scenes. Like, this movie was a lot of, it had story, and like, I'm not knocking and saying it didn't have any of that, but the majority of this movie was just shit happening over and 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 over again. And it's like, whenever something, whether it was just the scene of Pyramid Head chasing them, or even towards the beginning with those little gray screaming children things, it just kind of ended, and it was done. And they moved on, and the next fucking crazy thing happened. So that was
and that works in a video game, but it doesn't work in a movie.
Like, you're telling me that she just falls asleep to take a nap and all those screaming little babies disappear instantly.
Right. And I get it's like, we were kind of talking about it on Discord a little bit, Cass, but and I would like to get your, I don't know if I would like your take actually, Rob. I don't know. But what is, because this was kind of my biggest introduction. Because when the Silent Hill game came out, the first one, there was no fucking Twitch. You know, like you didn't watch people. Either you sat in the damn living room and watched somebody play it or played it yourself. And that was it. You know, so like this was really, I didn't know what Silent Hill really was. So what it is still kind of fuzzy to me. Silent Hill itself, the location. So it's paranormal of some degree, obviously, right? So like I get hauntings and stuff and it just like kind of starts and stops and that's kind of what it does. But this is such a high degree, you know, like these are moments where people die in any type of paranormal situation. So that's why it's just, I don't know why they did that. And see, the thing that kind of keeps me in it, Rob, to not think it's as bad as you're saying it is that there was so much cool shit in between that I was like, all right, at least you're giving me something.
But most of that cool shit didn't age well and looks bad.
I disagree.
I think that the nurses still look pretty good, and Pyramid Head. There's certain like scenes of Pyramid Head that don't look the best, but
there were some things that still looked good. The majority of it did not, and that's what I'm hearing from you guys. Is well, all I'm getting from you guys isn't reasons why it's good. I'm getting a lot of reasons why it's not that bad. But if you're telling me this is a good movie, then tell me why you think it's good, because I didn't. There was nothing I liked about this film. Nothing.
See, for me, I feel like if I had the experience of playing the video game to compare the video game with the film, I might have a different outlook on the film. Like, because I did notice when we're watching it that there are certain shots of, you know, the POV looks like a video game. And it looks like you're a player going through, you know, the map and stuff like that. But I don't know. I think it's a good movie. I don't think that, you know, I would recommend it in my like top horror movie recommendations or anything like that. But I think I like it more so from like a character creature standpoint than storyline aspect.
See, I like the story-ish, but the thing is, I'm so confused as to so many things that's going on. Like, why exactly did the mother take that girl there in the first place?
Right.
Because she was sleepwalking.
Yeah. What?
So you take her there?
Right. How does that cure her sleepwalking? Take her to a fucking doctor.
Or look into her background more. The friggin' husband broke into what was it, the police department or whatever, to find those records about her background and where she came from and everything. Could have done that.
Okay. Oh yeah, wasn't it that she figured out where she was originally from? Okay.
Yeah, like the school and all that.
Why would you take her there? It doesn't matter where she's originally from. What's that have to do with sleepwalking? Take her to a fucking doctor. What are you, stupid? You know, oh, you're sleepwalking and talking about this town you're from. I should take you there? No, you go to a fucking doctor. Some
especially
goddamn,
when you roll
Ambien.
Especially when you roll up to it and you're like, oh, this isn't creepy at all.
Yeah, and you know that might have been a crucial mistake because again, 2 hours, 5 minutes runtime. And far be it for me to say this. This is a rare opinion for me. But spend a little bit more time on story, you know, and building to what, because they made the mistake, I think, of assuming people knew and assuming everyone played their game and everyone knew what happened in their game and the fans of their game were going to be the only ones. Oh, dude, you made a horror movie. Horror fans are going to go see it. I didn't play that game, you know, so you still have to have enough in there for me and everyone else who did not play that game who's going to watch this movie.
Yep. I say that kind of stuff all the time. I should not have to do homework to understand your movie.
Yeah.
And you're right.
And I think from a fan standpoint, too, like comparing it to, say, Resident Evil was successful and all, but Silent Hill had like paid more homage to the video game than Resident Evil did.
No, don't get me started on Resident Evil.
And not being a player of the game and knowing, you know, that lore background going into watching the film, we look at it at a different perspective than someone that would be like a huge fan of the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they don't even have to extend the runtime to do that. You know what you do? Remove one or two of those scenes where a bunch of weird bullshit's happening for no reason. We don't need all of them. Take a couple out and show us something about why they decided to take this girl to this fucking creepy ass town instead of her doctor, because it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's kind of straightforward. She did research, found out where she was from. Something weird's going on. We're going to, go to the roots, and it's deeper than, just taking her to the doctor. But you didn't show any of that, so like we're sitting here trying to figure out why, it leads to that. And yeah, you can figure it out, I guess, if you talk about it long enough with a group of people, but you shouldn't have to fucking do that when you watch a movie.
No,
the thing. The
movie should show me, not tell me. And they didn't do any of that. It was awful. I also, this is the one note that I took. What the fuck was that business that the mom and the little girl stopped at on their way to Silent Hill? Did you happen to look at the signs outside of that place?
I did not.
It was the craziest.
It's a gas station?
Yes, it's a gas station. Yeah. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen, though, because not only is it a gas station, it's also a restaurant. It also has a sign saying they offer notary public services and tattoos and piercings. And those were just the signs that I saw. I so badly wanted to back it up and pause it to look at all of the signs to see what they it's like one store that offered everything. It was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. And I can't figure out why they would do that.
They're probably giving like $20 curbside tattoos.
Right? Like, why would that be a thing in the movie where they would have all these signs for all these different services? Is it just to show that it's a small town?
I think
because I'll be honest with you, when they show the town, it actually doesn't look like a tiny little town.
The production team is like, we're going to put this in here so that when Rob watches it, he has something that he can talk about.
They must have, dude. And if I were to ever go back and watch anything in this movie again, it would be that scene, so I could pause it every time a sign pops up to see what other services they offer at this place that I missed.
I mean, I noticed that too. I thought it was a little weird. I was like, is this a diner? Like, this is kind of weird. But dude, like, in a movie like this, that's what you're talking about right now?
Yeah, because that was the one thing that stood out to me. The rest of the movie was just meh. It's garbage. Like, like you said, it's a bunch of weird shit happening for basically no reason. And it just ends. There's not conclusion to anything. We do get answers at the end of the movie. I'll give them that. But by that point in time, I had checked out so much I didn't give a fuck. I had this movie going on my laptop and the soccer game going on my TV. You can guess which one got the bulk of my attention.
See, for me, I wish that there was more of the nurses and of Pyramid Head, or like give a little bit of lore of Pyramid Head and who is he. I feel like the scenes that those type of characters were in are the cooler scenes in the film. So like, we should have had more.
I agree with that. Yeah. I mean,
fuck Pyramid Head.
PP Head.
God damn it. You didn't think he was a cool character, Rob?
No. It's fine. It's not. I think that Pyramid Head now gets a lot of attention from people who didn't give a fuck about Pyramid Head before because he's in Dead by Daylight.
Rob just doesn't like him because he gets tunneled by him.
Constantly. But that is not a character that would fucking stand out to me in any way other than the fact that I was like, oh, it's that guy from Dead by Daylight that I hate.
I hate him too in Dead by Daylight.
Did you understand the map?
Yeah.
Like, the Midwich map, and you're like, oh,
maybe
cool.
I just hate him. No, I didn't even notice that.
You're like, I lose killers as Cage in there.
Always. Maybe I just hate Pyramid Head so much from Dead by Daylight that now when I see him in the movie, I'm like, fuck that guy. I don't know which one came first. There's a real chicken and the egg problem. But I don't see anything that stands out about that character that made me go, oh, wow. I mean, hell, the nurses were creepier than him.
I mean, he's the executioner, like he's the enforcer, like he's the muscle, there was a lot of nurses. Like it seemed, I don't know how you don't design wise, they're creepier, sure. But, he serves his purpose. His design is based around his purpose and who that character is. Kind of like what Cass was saying, get a little backstory on him. And that's the fucked up part, dude. And you kind of have to talk about Dead by Daylight now a little bit when you talk about Pyramid Head, because he's more known nowadays from Dead by Daylight. Dude, that's the conundrum that Dead by Daylight and Behavior find themselves in with these movies that are coming out. or potentially at this point, we haven't heard anything, but with Blumhouse, I've said forever, they have a Marvel Universe style movie thing that they could do here with Dead by Daylight. And I hope they do. I've been wanting to see it for years. But
there's going to be a problem with that. I mean, that's going to come down to rights. It's going to be a nightmare. They're not going to get away with all that.
Well, even if they do their original killers, they could do it. Trapper, Nurse, Spirit, you know.
Yeah. That's what it would be. It would have to be their original stuff.
Original, yeah.
I mean, the rights to sorting out all that shit for those characters for a movie, there's no fucking way.
Hey, dude, look, right now, potential that we're speaking here. Of course, it's going to start with Trapper, probably, Cass, right? Or, you know, like
I would assume
Huntress.
it would be, yeah.
Right. So that's how it has to start. The movies haven't even been, I don't even think they found a writer or a director yet, let alone proven themselves, you know. But again, to my point, if they do this right, they could have a Marvel Universe style film aura and being with these movies. If they do it right and they're good and you can make money and you get to make more and all those things.
They could. I hope they don't.
For me, I wish that it would be like a mini series. We were talking about this the other day with 13 Ghosts, with having like mini series on the backstory of each character. I think that would be a lot more successful than doing one film. Like,
and that's the thing. You have to have a successful movie to do it. Because, like Silent Hill, if this movie was better, I feel like could have branched off and you could have got a Pyramid Head movie. You could have gotten a movie about the nurses, for example, you know, other stuff. And you have the ability to do that, which is what you need. And I feel like they just didn't stick the landing and they never got the opportunity financially to be able to do it. Hopefully Dead by Daylight doesn't fall into that where, you know, you get a Dead by Daylight movie, maybe a second one, it does all right. And then kind of like Silent Hill, you know, like it's just the studios aren't going to put that kind of money into you because there's no return. And that return is going to lessen and lessen. But it's a shame that happened here because, dude, a Pyramid Head movie would have been crazy.
It would have been really cool. He's a really cool character.
I would love to have watched that.
Every single horror convention I go to, there's always someone dressed up as Pyramid Head or the nurses. Like those are people love to cosplay those characters in the horror, you know, world. They're cool designs. They're cool. And it would be really cool to get backstories on them or, you know, have more lore circulating around those characters. But it is what it is.
I agree. And instead, you know, in this movie, and it's like you have to have Pyramid Head in the movies. You know, you have to have certain things in these movies. So it's not like they could have held out in hopes their movie does well and then, you know, not give people what they want. So they're in a weird spot. And like,
I don't know, man. I just video game adaptations always suck. This one's no exception. It sucked.
I feel like
we haven't had that many.
Well, look how successful The Last of Us is.
True.
That is true, but I haven't watched it.
It's very good, and I haven't played the game. I know a bit about. I know more about that game than I do about the Silent Hill game, but that was very well done, and it's a TV series. I feel like bread and butter is in these mini-series or TV series opposed to making it into a film.
Yeah, a TV series makes more sense because you've got more time. You can tell more the lore of the game and everything. It makes a lot more sense to adapt a video game into a television series than it does maybe a movie, because the movie adaptations always suck.
Well, like, look at Resident Evil, for instance. How many movies are there for Resident Evil? Like,
too fucking many.
Yeah. That, I feel like, again, would have been really good if they turned that into a TV series where they can, you know, touch base on the progress in the lore of the fucking game over time, opposed to making way too many movies and oversaturating that whole genre.
Yeah. Well, I've seen the first one. They shouldn't have even made that.
God damn, Rob.
It's bad. That was bad too.
All right, so what? Go ahead, Cass.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, so my biggest thing I think that you really can pay attention to, left to talk about for the most part, is the effects. And Rob, you said, and I say that because you said that they didn't hold up.
Yep, dated, aged, and don't look good.
I would say maybe 15% off the top of my head after just watching it of the effects don't carry over to today's age.
Oh, good Lord. No, I would strongly go the other way. I say 15% looked all right, and the other 85% looked like they were created for a PS2.
Oh, for crying. Cass, what do you think?
I think I think the nurses look really good. Always going back to those nurses, I do love them, but I think that, they aged well. I can see Rob's point of view, and I can also see Mikey's point of view, and I'm kind of in the middle of the two of you because there are certain scenes where I'm like, oh, that looks cool if it were done today. But, that's the nature of aged film.
Give me a percentage, Cass. Like, off the top of your head. You're not married to it or nothing. Like, 50%, like 50-50 on that.
Yeah. Yeah. There's certain things that like haven't aged good, obviously. And then there's certain things that you could slap a Band-Aid on and it would look a little bit better. And then there's other things that are like, okay, yeah, that's still fine.
All right. I need a percentage that you are married to, that you are locked in for the rest of your life and you're never allowed to change it.
No, don't do that to me.
I stand by my 15 to 20% did not age well is where I'm staying with.
I kind of agree with Mikey. I'd probably say about 20 to 30.
I don't think we watched the same movie.
I don't know, man. But see, like, yeah, it was, what year this movie? What?
I will say this. When I watch a movie that has bad effects, but I like the movie, but like the CGI stuff hasn't aged well, I'm the first one to go, well, it looks all right for the time it came out. What happens is when it's a shit movie like this one and the effects look bad and the movie relies so heavily on those effects, it's really hard for me to get past it, So it is a complaint that I will cut both ways on, depending on whether I like the overall movie or not.
Right. Right. And I don't think they look, like obviously they're not perfect. Like that's not at all what I'm saying, but I feel like they did a good enough job, man, especially with as much as they were doing. Like they opened up the gates of hell for Pyramid Head and, other characters in this movie. Literally. Right. So I think you're being a little too hard on that. It was a cool movie to watch.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I'm being hard on it. Maybe the fact that Jurassic Park is 13 years older than this movie.
God damn it.
Okay, well, when you put it in that perspective, what's the budget for both films?
I can tell you. Give me 1 second to find the Jurassic Park budget. Jurassic Park did have more money. Wait, where'd it go?
Because Silent Hill was $50 million.
Jurassic Park had 13 million more than Silent Hill.
I don't know, man.
It's interesting.
Yeah, and I just thought they were also doing very different things. And I understand they have fucking T-Rexes flying around and, throwing cars and shit. So like, I get it. But it was a different style, like it was so, the whole scene moved, like the whole screen and things like that. Like it was just very different styles that they were going at. And I would never, ever sit and compare the two. It's not what I'm trying to do here, but I don't know. I thought it looked cool. That's the thing.
It looks like a video game. That's what it looks like. It looks like a video game of that time. It doesn't look good.
I agree with him in certain aspects because there are, like I said, there are certain scenes in the film where you're getting that POV of like the first person POV of exploring the map in the game. I noticed that a couple of times, and I don't know if that was on purpose because, again, it's a video game turned movie, or if that was just poor cinematography. I don't know, but I noticed that a couple of times too. But again, it's an older film. Like, I don't know.
It's an older film about a video game. And if it was intentional, that's kind of genius, though, when you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It looks like shit.
God.
Spyro brought up a few things, and this is from someone who actually played the game, so I thought it would be interesting to hear his thoughts on it. He started by saying, just watch Silent Hill now to see if I can give my thoughts on it between it and the second remake. but I've been balancing a 6-day. Oh my God, a 6-day-old and all that other stuff. Congratulations, Spyro. Oi, can't, mate.
6-day-old.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
This show, you got a 6-day-old.
Oh my God. Don't keep the AirPods in. Don't let little baby Spyro. No. Rob curses like a sailor on this damn
And if you
show.
don't have a name for that baby yet, Rob is a very respected, strong name.
Oh, God, no.
You're so annoying. You know he calls my dog Lil Rob? Yes.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah,
That's
he named my
the dog's
dog
name.
Lil
You
Rob.
named him Lil Rob.
I did not name him Lil Rob. Anyway, Spyro said, the setting is so good and it feels like the games. The walkie-talkie buzzing when the creatures are close is straight from the games. And the first time seeing the spitter things is sick. Definitely feels like a direct pull from Silent Hill 2. But Spyro goes on and I'm going to continue. But that's the thing, dude. Like, I didn't know any of that.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
It's not my job to know that.
I understand, but that was the game was obviously a priority to them, you know, and they have to deal with license.
But for people who haven't seen the game, then you played the game, then you made a shitty movie. Like, you can't have it both ways. You know what I mean? Like Five Nights at Freddy's tried to have it both ways, and they made a shit movie. This is the same thing. It's a bad movie.
Be careful how you talk about films with Matthew Lillard.
Don't get me started on fucking Matthew Lillard. Yes, you already fucking, since you've been around, I've had to watch 13 Ghosts and fucking Silent Hill. So I'm not real happy about having you around.
This is a bad movie omen for Rob.
I love that.
Spyro keeps going with where to go. The alert system when changing from regular world to other world isn't in the game. It happens as you go through doors or walkways and subtle transitions, but I guess they wanted to make it a clear distinction.
I feel like it wasn't clear, though.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I don't even really know what he's talking about. I didn't notice it one bit.
Yeah, and after we watched, Cass had watched the movie with me in Discord. After we were watching it, a bunch of people, we were trying to figure out exactly what the hell, like between the worlds and other dimensions and all that stuff. So
thanks for inviting me to the watch party, guys.
You're too busy watching soccer.
We literally asked you if you wanted to watch it with us, and you said no.
I know.
We talk too much.
I thought that meant that we were all going to watch it on our own, though. I didn't know you guys were going to have a party without me, dickhead.
We didn't have a party, but you said no. What do you mean?
Of course I said no. You guys talk too much. I'm trying to watch the movie.
Actually, everyone was really good, and everyone was very quiet. So
they were all, probably half of them were asleep. I tried to watch, but yeah, it would have. I was really focused on the soccer game.
Leo brought up semen a couple times.
That's not surprising.
Yeah. No, that was, and that was a problem too. Like it was confusing, but I sat there saying, damn, man, I wish I played this game. Because Spyro seemed to like explain it outright and exactly what he's talking about. He knows because he played the game. So, we figured it out. I think we figured it out when we were talking about it. But again, that is a problem where you're just expecting people to know your story. And that's your job, making a movie to tell a story. Spyro also said, from what I could tell, the story is just its own thing and has nothing to do with the games. Biggest difference in the games is every person you come across sees a different version of Silent Hill. All the enemies are your conjuring of past sins, regrets, and tortures. So Pyramid Head. Yeah. So Pyramid Head is only seen by James and isn't all powerful entity chasing someone around the town and killing them. Same with the nurses, spitters, and forelegs, all conjured by Silent Hill from James's mind. Whereas the movie, they are using Pyramid Head and all the enemies for every person being haunted in the town. All psychological, not physical. Okay. I mean,
yeah, it's like Pyramid Head's like the head honcho of the whole squad.
Yeah. I wish they would have portrayed that. Would have been more. See, and that's stuff that takes time because you have to meet each person, see each creature. They all have their interactions and whatever. And that's hard to do. That kind of sounds like 13 Ghosts, sort of.
I was going to say, what if we gave them all special glasses?
Oh my God, bro.
That's interesting that they created their own story. I did not know that, but that kind of makes it a little worse as far as
honestly,
the movie.
yeah, because the story kind of sucks. I just assumed they were following the sucky video game story. They made their own, and they just made a sucky story.
Like, from my understanding, Lisa Garland, who's the cosmetic in Dead by Daylight, is a main part, or like does have a chunk of the video game. Like, you interact with her quite a few times in the video game, and in the movie, my assumption is when Alessa's in like the hospital bed situation, and there's that nurse that's in the red cardigan that goes and looks at her, and her eyes are all like gouged out after the fact. I think that's who their interpretation of Lisa Garland is in the movie.
You hear that, Rob? Eyes were gouged out.
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't know who Lisa Garland is, but
well, you know, there's a skin of her in Dead by Daylight.
I don't know that.
She's the nurse chick.
I play Nicolas Cage. That's it.
That's all he knows.
That's all he needs to know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, if you're telling your own story, you need to be more. It seems like they were trying to sew in a lot from the game while also into doing their own thing. And there was stuff lost in translation.
Again, you're trying to do it both ways. If you're going to tell your own story, then tell your own story. You know, I mean, just, you don't have to, you can't do that. You can't try and tell your own story while still being handcuffed to the stuff in the game.
Yeah.
You know, like it doesn't work.
But the thing I found really interesting is, again, circling back to like Resident Evil and Silent Hill, that Silent Hill stayed more true to the game when it came to the film than Resident Evil did. And fans appreciated it more from like a visual, like Easter egg aspect.
Yeah. Probably walkie-talkie stuff, like Spyro mentioned, things like that. Yeah. But
yeah, and look, and that is fine, right? Like if you put that in there and that's like an Easter egg for the people who played the game and they like it and they think it's cool, that's good, because that doesn't stand out as like stupid to me. That's fine, right? But you can't allow yourself to get too tied to trying to stick to the video game while trying to tell your own story. It doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think Rob doesn't like the movie because it was filmed in Canada.
Yeah, okay, I got some facts coming up about that.
All right. Well, I don't have anything else to say about this thing. I don't know if you guys do. Maybe we can just move into the facts.
I don't have any other facts now. Just I still can't believe that place offers tattoos and notary public services.
Honestly, I want to go back and watch that scene just to make that note. Because I totally fucking missed that.
I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, notary public? I mean, because when you go, they're getting gas. So you're like, all right, gas station. When you go in, you see there's like people getting food. So you're like, all right, gas station, restaurant. That's not that unusual. You know, you see those. But then there's like a neon sign that says like tattoos and another one that says piercings. And then she's walking out and there's a sign behind her that says notary public. And I was like, what the fuck? What is going on?
Okay, I just searched it on Google and I see 100% what you mean now.
That's I bet there's a mechanic garage in there too. At least one car garage. Probably so.
Well, I think there was, because remember, her husband stops at that mechanic shop when he's driving out. And he says, I think my wife came through here, and he says my daughter was working last night. So that probably was the same place.
Yeah, probably so. Now, they're making money though, man. You go there for fucking everything.
Yeah, it's fucking bigger monopoly than Walmart, man. You get everything there.
Jeez.
All right, what do you got for facts, Rob?
Do they have Walmart in Canada, Cass?
Of course they do.
I don't know. Maybe got some stupid name for it or something. I don't know.
No, we have Walmart here. It's not as good as your Walmart though, but we have Walmart here.
Well, it's like
it's a Canadian Walmart. Of course, it's not.
You sell a lot of maple syrup.
All right, the budget for Silent Hill. We already talked about this. It was $50 million. Worldwide gross $100 million.
Damn.
Mikey, sad to report, there is no Danza in this film.
Why are we doing that again?
People want to know.
Oh,
people don't want to know if Tony Danza or is related to a movie somehow.
It's not. It doesn't have anything really to do with Tony Danza. It's Cass. Do you know what a Danza is?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, there's not one in this movie. Just I know you were curious. It took director Christopher Gaines, I don't know what the fuck his name is, 5 years to obtain the rights to make this film. He was given the rights after he sent Konami a video of an interview describing how much Silent Hill meant to him. Along with the interview, he sent scenes that he filmed on his own, cut up and overlaid with music from the games. So, dude loved the games, apparently.
That's another thing, too, we didn't mention. Konami, very possessive over these rights, and rightfully so, they should be. It's not easy working with rights holders, man. You got to get a lot of shit approved, and they deny shit, and they want shit a certain way. So, that goes into it a little bit as well. All I'm saying.
Centralia, Pennsylvania was the inspiration for the movie adaptation of the game Silent Hill, and researching the different elements of Silent Hill. Screenwriter Roger Avery came across the town of Centralia, an almost abandoned town with a 40-year-old coal fire burning underneath it. I believe it's still on fire today. Centralia planted the seed for what developed into the cinematic version of the town of Silent Hill.
That's cool.
It's cool unless you lived in Centralia, Pennsylvania, and you had to flee because the fucking town's been on fire for 60 fucking years. Many of the creatures in the film were played by dancers, so they could be flexible enough to create the required disturbing movements.
It's cool.
Makes sense.
Filming in Brantford, Ontario, Canada lasted 4 days. The decaying downtown. I love this, Mike. Hold on, you're gonna like this. The decaying downtown strip that was used for most of the film is a section of Colburn Street. This was picked as such because not many modifications were needed, as the area of the downtown was already in a state of decay and consisted mostly of abandoned buildings.
That makes sense. Sounds like Canada.
How you guys doing up there, Canada?
I don't go to those areas, so
shit just falling down, decaying. Damn. Christopher Gans originally wanted Cameron Diaz to play the role of Sybil Bennett.
Bet he did.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And Meg Ryan and Mila Jovovich auditioned for the role of Rose.
That is kind of funny.
I imagine Meg Ryan. You're making this shitty movie, and Meg Ryan auditions, and you're like, nah, we don't want her.
Yeah.
This was allowed for all public viewing in Italy. Its rating is Tutti, which is Italian for all.
Wait.
That's a...
What? First of all, why would you even have that as a fact?
I love that.
But not only that, anybody can go and watch this movie.
Yeah, it's apparently that's what I'm taking away. Did you know
there's titties in this movie?
Did you know that was Italian for all? Yeah,
no, I didn't.
Europeans are very free.
That's true.
I don't know. I honestly, that just came up randomly on IMDb as a fact, and I was like, "Holy shit!" This just dropped in my lap.
Perfect.
So now I think going forward, though, we will look up the Italian rating for every movie that we do. Probably.
I second this.
Yeah.
Good job, Rob.
Cass, no. Why this is disrespectful to my people.
How is that disrespectful? We're saying what it was rated in the motherland, Mikey.
Because you're doing it to piss me off.
We're sharing their appreciation of the craft.
Yeah.
I hate you both.
Finally, our last fact. This film is included on Roger Ebert's most hated list.
Wow.
God damn.
And good for Roger Ebert.
All right. That's it for facts?
That's it.
Okay. Cass, we got to rate this thing 1 through 10.
Okay.
Called the Portnoy. We got to come up with another name. So that's something we've been working on that for fucking ever.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
How many maple leafs out of 10 would you give this cast?
Oh, fuck.
Oh my God.
Off.
oh yeah. A tutty. That was fine. But God forbid you bring up a fucking maple leaf, right? Goddamn Canadians. All right. Rob, do you have your number? Rob always has his locked in, ready to go, Cass.
He had it locked in before he even watched the fucking movie.
He kind of did.
I have my number locked in, but I have a feeling I'm going to be the outlier, and we usually have the outlier go last, but I can go first if you guys want.
I think you need to go first.
All right, fair.
All right. This movie's a fucking mess. It looks bad. The acting is bad. The screenwriting is bad. The story's not all that interesting. The video game adaptations just kind of suck out of the rip, I think. I give it a 0.7.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Rob,
dude,
you gave The Grudge a 3.2.
No.
I would watch
You
The
rated
Grudge again before I would watch this.
No. Why?
Mystic, I'd like to apologize. I'd like to apologize for what he just did. That is fucked up.
I stand by my score, Mystic. I'm sorry if you like this movie, but it's really bad, and you should really look inward and figure out where you're broken.
Disregard everything he just said.
You just told her to look inward. What the hell's wrong with you?
Just got to figure out where she's broken.
Oh my God.
All right. Okay, so 0.7, my God. Sometimes I like to gauge Rob's too, just see where I'm at with it. That didn't help at all. God damn. All right. I have a number that's been floating around in my head, and I think it's very fair. I'm going to give this movie, Silent Hill, based on purely just there's certain movies you can appreciate from a technical aspect. This one ain't so much that. But as far as sitting down, watching a movie, putting on something, and the level of enjoyment and all those things, that kind of a vibe, I'm going to go with 5.9, man.
You are out of your fucking mind.
That is funny you say that, because I was going to give it a 6.
You're going to give it a rookie number, like a 6?
Out of your fucking mind. And yeah,
6.
what are you doing?
6.1.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You got to get with the fucking
6.
program,
9.
Canada.
Well, okay. Hold on. Wait a minute. We got a lot of things going on here. Are you giving it a 6.9 because you think it deserves 6.9, or you just want to give it a 69?
No, I'll give it a solid 6. Just
a
just
6
a plain,
flat rookie number.
Yeah, flat 6 rookie number. First time here.
Your first
6.
time you're going to give out a rookie number? Jesus Christ.
6.
Are you even trying to do the show right?
Wow.
Jesus, Rob. All right. I mean, we're in the ballpark, damn near exactly. So, how am I gonna get? But yeah, rookie number there.
Ridiculous. You guys are insane.
I think my number is on the higher end because of the creature design. Put it that way. I really love the nurses. I really love Pyramid Head. I love their design.
What about that thing that has no arms or whatever the fuck that ugly, stupid looking thing was? It looked like garbage.
It's cool.
It didn't look that bad, dude.
It looked fucking stupid. And the cop was like, stop. What are you going to do? Ask him fucking questions? Shoot that goddamn thing.
Put your hands up, please.
Yeah, Jesus. Oh, this fucking dumbass movie.
Yeah, she should have shot that thing immediately. I'll agree 100% with that.
They just needed her to take her clothes off. There was a whole plan there.
You got to be able to respect that part, Rob.
I mean, if it had been Meg Ryan yelling, stop him. This fucking lady they got, no way.
I agree with Cass, though, man. Creature design, yeah, it had problems, but like I said, they gave me enough entertaining shit along the way. And after scenes, I was kind of sitting there trying to figure out, oh, wow, that just ended abruptly. Yeah. But then something cool would happen again.
Yeah, but then it would just end abruptly again. This is a bullshit movie. This movie's bullshit.
You know what? I'm going to go 5.8. I know that's not much of a change, but I kind of want to get, I feel like it shouldn't be that close to a 6.
Okay.
And I want to be as far away from Cass as possible as well.
I'm going to go with a 5.2. That's my final.
Jesus Christ,
you guys need to lock in your fucking numbers before we get to this point in the show.
Give me a break. It's my first time.
I always say I'm up in the air until we're done talking about I have room for swing. I always say that, and I only move mine 0.1, Rob. Come on, you can't knock me that much. I knew where I was going, kind of, sort of. But I feel like, Cass, my thought process is with the points and everything, it's right at a 6, but I kind of want to move it a little bit away from it. But I feel like it's a fair score. Rob, you're way too low. All right. Well, that's Silent Hill. Mystic, I'd like to apologize again for what Rob did. That's shameful. Congratulations on your first movie win, though.
I'd like to apologize to everybody who listened this far on the quality of the show not being up to what we usually do. The time was thrown off when we had a new person, and that makes things hard.
Oh, my God. Leave me alone.
Time was thrown off 2 hours.
Robert, I'm just gonna mail you some bagged milk and maple syrup, and we'll call it even.
Keep that shit away from me. All right. Listen to the show or subscribe to the show, rather. You can do that at patreon.com/radio. I'm not going to lie. These Voodoo Rangers kick a little bit. You can follow us on YouTube, Blue Sky, Twitter, TikTok, all those things at Slasher Radio. And I'm at Mikey's Dead. Rob, where they find you?
I'm at Radio Rob 123 across most social media except for TikTok. That fucking guy. And you can listen to the other show that I do, the Nick fucking Woo Cage Cast. It's all about Nicolas Cage movies. We're going through his filmography in chronological order. And we didn't do an episode this week because Kat was traveling, but we'll be back next week with something or another. I can't remember where we're at.
All right, fair enough. Cass, I'm going to need you to do your best to get banned from the Nick Fucking Woo Cage Cast.
All right, I'll work on that right away.
It's a lot easier than you think. You just got to say something fucked up about Nick Cage. I got banned before the show even started. I got banned.
Okay.
Actually.
Or unfollow.
Yeah. No. You got to get banned.
Okay. On it. Yeah. Noted.
Like, I still listen to their episodes and subscribe and everything, but I'm just not allowed near it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cass, you cannot give out social media yet because you haven't changed any of your shit.
I'm working on it.
Look up Makeup Mistress and call her Canadian. is the best we could do.
That's me.
That's you. All right, guys. We'll be back next week. Good night. I'm Slasher Radio.
My God. Thank God that's over.
Yay!
All the best of Slasher Radio podcast.
When you buy LG, you get so much more than just an appliance. You get more done, more cost savings, more peace of mind, and more control. Because LG appliances are designed to do more. Like washers and dryers with AI tech to take out the guesswork, refrigerators that fit in tight spaces and keep food fresher longer, or ranges with precise induction cooking and easy cleanup built in, all with the style you want and reliability you can count on, so you can get more from your home every day. LG Appliances. So much more. Make life easier with LG. See the latest models and savings now at LG.com.